Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be continuing our discord.py series, and specifically we're going to be making the Coinflip command. Last video we made the 8 ball command, and the 8 ball and Coinflip are very similar as in logic wise, so this should also be easy for you to follow along if you got the 8 ball command, like if you understand the 8 ball command. But either way, let's get right into it. First off, we have to make a command. So that's at client.command, and we can pass in this, and we can call it CF Coinflip. But now this is literally just like the 8 ball command, like the first line, the at client.command. It's just the 8 ball command, but we changed the array over there. And now we can define the function, and we'll call this Coinflip, and we're gonna pass in x and choice equals none. So we're adding like a default to choice so we can check if they actually input something or not. So we can do if choice equals none, or choice not equal to heads, and choice not equal to tails, await ctx.send, please enter a valid choice. And then we can just return, because we don't want to loop through any of the, we don't want to go through any of the other functions. So all that if statement does is it checks if choice is not equal to none. So if they inputted no choice, then it's got to be equal to none because it's got to default to none. And it also checks if choice is not equal to heads and choice is not equal to tails. And if that is true, then their choice is either equal to none or it's equal to something, but it's not equal to heads or tails. So I hope that makes sense. But let's just move on. And the return, it just exits out of the function immediately. So they don't run through any of the code if they didn't enter a valid choice. And now we need to actually make a random choice for the computer. So this is almost gonna be like the choice we made in the 8 ball command, but we're actually gonna make a choice in a number 1 or 2. So random.randint and 1, 2. So it can either be 1 or 2. And then we're gonna do some if checks. So if computer choice equals 1 and choice equals heads, then await ctx.send u1. The bot chose heads. I'm not gonna say the bot chose, the coin landed on heads. And elif computer choice equals 2 and choice equals tails, then we're going to display the same message. So I'm just going to copy that and put it right there, except we're not going to do heads, we're going to do tails. And else, if they didn't win, they obviously lost. So we're just going to do else, and just to make the variable like the choice dynamic, we're going to do if computer choice equals 1, choice equals heads. Now we're rewriting, like we're overwriting the choice we specified here because we no longer need it. So, because we already passed all the if checks. So this means they lost. And we don't need to know their choice, we just need to know the computer's choice. I mean, they just need to know the computer's choice, not even us. And then we can cpx.send you lost. And then the coin landed on choice. And we're just going to put this in bold again. And I'm going to make this into an F string. So we can put variables inside the string. Now our command is basically ready, so I'm just going to go over it. So this just specified different ways you can call the command. We're just specifying function, we're setting a default choice that equals none, and we're just checking if it equals none. If it equals none, that means they didn't put any choice in, and it still remained the default. Or if it does not equal heads, or if it doesn't equal tails, then we're gonna send please enter a valid choice, and then we're gonna return them out of the function. I mean, exit them from the function because we don't want it running through all this code if they didn't enter a valid choice. And then we're gonna make a randomizer, and we're just gonna make it choose between 1 or 2, and if it lands on 1, count as heads, 2 counts as tails. So if it lands on 1 and the person's choice was heads, then they won. Lands on 2 and the person's choice was tails, they also won. But if that isn't true, then we're just rewriting the choice variable that the person specified, because we no longer need it for any checks. And all we're doing is we're using it as the computer choice. So this is basically computer choice, since like the person wouldn't know what like 1 or 2 is unless they actually developed the bot. We're just making it so like in a more human readable way, I guess. So we're just rewriting it and specifying it, making it equal to heads or tails, and we send it. Hope that made sense. If it didn't, please leave comments down below. And now we can actually test it. So go on to Discord, and you should actually run your bot before doing that. So I'm gonna run it, and it's ready. Okay. So now we can do Coinflip heads. I was just testing up there, don't worry. So we can do Coinflip heads. Now, as you can see, it says you won, and if I keep spamming it, eventually it's gonna say like, okay, yeah. As you can see, it's actually random. Because as you can see, it's just switching. So it's actually random, and you can lose or win. And if I like just do Coinflip, it's gonna give me please enter a valid choice. If I do Coinflip, a random word, it's also gonna say please enter a valid choice. So it's only gonna, even if I do tails. Oh, 1 sec. I actually forgot something in the code. In choice, we're actually gonna check if choice dot lower. Not in the first check. The default does not need to be lower, but in the heads and tails, we're gonna do choice dot lower, because if they type it in uppercase, then we're gonna just turn it all to lowercase, because even if they type it in uppercase, it's basically valid. So that, I'm gonna run it again, and ready. I'm gonna go into Discord, and I'm gonna type tail. Okay. And as you can see, it still is valid because it just converts the TNA to lower, and that basically equals tails. And the same thing with heads. So if we do heads, this is also gonna work. But if we do tails, heads, it's not going to work because this is actually not equal to tails or heads, it's equal to tails heads. So either way, that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Next video we're probably gonna do something similar, or we're probably actually gonna ban and kick commands. But either way, without further ado, hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.